her things were all over my place.
Oh.
And each time I try to dispose everything, I find myself bringing them back.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. And how are you guys doing? Guys, today's episode, I have met this cute guy. Let me allow him introduce himself before I start talking plenty.
Hey guys, my name is Iben and I'm very pleased to be on the show.
Thank you so much, Iben, for coming up on this show. Guys, have you been watching another Shege? Have you been seeing different episodes? Let me know in the comment section if you've seen episode 1, 2, 3, because this is episode 4. And today's episode is a sweet and interesting gist, guys. See, if you've not gotten your popcorn at this point, I don't know what you're waiting for, because this gist is about to be juicy. So, Iben, how are you?
Yeah, I'm doing very well. And you?
Are you fine?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Are you comfortable?
Yeah, I am.
Are you ready for this gist?
Of course.
All right. So, Iben, what do you do? Give us a little bio of yourself.
Okay, I'm a dispute resolution analyst.
Okay, that sounds like money.
I work with a financial tech company.
Guys, it's like this my series is tech guys. People are in money, but anyways. So guys, I brought Iben up here to come and give us his own juicy story. See, my gender be doing the most. My girls should be doing the most. So I really like the fact that it's not only girls that are going through Shege, heartbreak, guys too are going through it. And I wanted to hear a guy's perspective about it. The last time I had a girl on this channel, it was bomb. I don't think I saw that episode where the girlfriend was doing. Oh my god, you need to see that episode. I'll put the link up here if you've not seen that episode. So Iben, so what do you think? To you, what is love?
Well, I think love is a decision.
Okay.
Yeah, because a lot of people think love is an emotion. But personally, I think it's a decision because it involves more than what you feel in your stomach when you see somebody.
Yeah.
You have to, make a decision to be committed to this person. That So even when those feelings fade, you still have a reason to stick to this person and just, continue the whole.
I like that.
Relationship.
I think I've never said it in that aspect before. Decision, that's nice. Yeah. So you decide to be with this person and you want to be committed to this person.
Yeah.
So have you ever decided to be with anybody? Have you committed to that person?
Yes, I have. And
were you committed?
Yes. I've always been a monogamous person.
Oh, okay.
And I think I've been committed like 4 times. 4
times? Wow, so you've loved 4 times.
Exactly.
Guys, we have the perfect guy for the show. That's nice. Okay, continue. Yeah.
So, and throughout the whole experience with the 4 people.
Were you committed?
Yeah, I was.
Okay.
I was, and it were all very amazing experiences.
Yeah, definitely.
Aside the first one. Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
I think that's the reason why we are here.
Yeah. That's the reason why we are here. Let's not rush it into the main gist first. So, okay. So, to you, and what do you think is a deal breaker for you in a relationship?
Okay.
Like, at what point can you say, I'm no longer doing, or this is one thing that I cannot take in this relationship?
Okay, I think for me, it's when you comparison.
Okay.
When you try to use other people's standards for myself. It's not something I tolerate or I like. So it's a deal breaker for me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I mean, I understand that, sometimes there are...
Positive.
And also, sometimes, there are lies that are a bit necessary. Because I feel like in a relationship...
There are lies that are a bit necessary.
Yeah. So I can understand when, someone lies and so that there are some circumstances that could lead to that lie that it's quite understandable. So I know a lot of people would say, lies are deal breaker for them, but for me it's...
So lying is not a deal breaker for you?
No, it depends on the kind of lie or what led to the lie. Right?
Okay.
Some people would lie.
So she's lying to protect you?
Yeah.
I don't mind.
Yeah, yes, but sometimes...
Okay, for example, let's say she did something wrong and she know you finding out or hurt you and she not lied. You don't mind?
Yeah.
Wow, we have a sweet girl up here, guys. So you don't mind? Wow, nice. Let me know in the comment section if you think that's a big deal breaker. If your partner lies to protect you, would you prefer to know the truth and deal with it or accept the lie? Because from what you're saying, it sounds like you accept her to lie to you for you to be protected.
I would accept her reason for lying.
Oh,
right?
Her reason.
Yeah. If it's something that I can understand or I can relate to.
So let's say she cheated on you now, for example, and she didn't want you. She felt bad about it.
I was still coming to that part.
Okay,
I mean, cheating is... I feel like cheating is a deal breaker for most people.
Yeah.
So I'm also in that bracket.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. So I just had to start with the
Light
one that
part.
isn't common.
Yeah,
And that's the
actually,
standard
because
part.
I feel if you ask me towards my deal breaker, I think the first thing I want to say is someone that lies. I can't stay with someone that lies. I prefer you tell me the truth and it hurts me, and I work towards it than me living in denial of the truth. You get?
Yeah.
You're not telling me the truth and making me feel like, oh, you did it because you were trying to protect me. You get?
Yeah, understood. Yeah, I
Okay.
can relate with that.
So, what's your love language? Because the last episode, the guy was telling us about his love languages, and I was like, so guys have love language, so nice. I want you to please share your love language with us.
Well, you know the thing about this love language.
Yeah.
It wasn't so long ago that I stumbled across
Oh,
love language and
wow.
stuff.
It was the
And
gist.
yeah, I think it was a conversation I was having with a female,
Okay.
and she asked me the question. I was like, what's that? Then she pulled up her phone and then showed me. I think there were 4.
Yeah, for love
Words of
languages.
affirmation, gifts. I can't remember. Yeah, but I think for me, I would go with physical touch.
I can't remember, but you remember physical touch. Well, they actually, is it 4 or 5? I think they have 5 or before. I can't remember. But I know we have
5,
words of
okay.
affirmation, we have physical touch, acts of service, we have gifting or receiving gifts, and we have
Physical touch.
I mentioned physical touch.
Okay.
I think I can't remember the last one. Guys, please put in the comment section if you remember the last one. But I know there are 5. So you were saying something
So,
about
but when you
Jordan
ask
Medias.
love language, you mean is it me
No,
on the
you.
receiving end or me on
You. What do you want
Oh,
to
okay,
be done
yeah.
to you? What is your love language?
physical touch?
Wow, guys. Physical. So just let us be touching you every time.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So do you think love language helps in relationship?
Yeah, I think it does. It really does. Because okay, from my own end, yeah, what I give is act of service and words of affirmation.
That's what you give.
Yeah. And a lot of times I know how happy it makes her feel. Right. So I think it really helps. Yeah.
Actually, because imagine waking up and telling your guests sweet talk. Obviously, the words of affirmation actually works for most ladies, yeah, but
Yeah.
it depends though. So, do you believe in equal rights in relationship? Like, do you feel like everybody should have equal rights in a relationship?
Yeah. I
But
do believe-
financially, actually.
Okay, well, financially, I don't like to think, about what, she's bringing, right?
Okay.
I'm okay with the idea of, being the sole provider, but I'd also want you to be able to provide, because there could be times that okay, money is tied up in investments and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
So
Financial tech
Yeah.
investment.
so now, but what I wouldn't appreciate is entitlement.
Oh, yeah.
So that's where the problem is for me. Like if I'm going into a relationship, right? Yes, I consider your earning potential, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But then I'm not going there to calculate how much you should be bringing. Okay, because I'm super observant.
Okay.
So I know how to identify needs. So as long as I'm capable, I would always make provide. But then the moment you start feeling entitled to that,
As it's your duty as a man to do that.
but then I also want to be with somebody that is comfortable financially, and not just about being comfortable financially. The earning potential, because even in my personal life with my friends, I've been able to like assist some friends because of the skills that they possess. For some people, they have the skill. What just need is just the
Connection, yeah.
on the network. So even if you're not coming to the table with money, are you coming with what you can make money with? You understand?
Nice, I get.
So that is it for me.
So I will you say, have you, any of your previous relationship, if any of them has invested in it too financially, like have you ever dated anybody that has also given into financially?
Come again, I don't understand.
Have you ever dated anybody that's given into the, because we're talking about finance now, you
Okay.
contributing financially?
Well, I think you know how they say, when you know how to lead, you don't need to force a man to submit. She will just naturally follow you, right? So from the way I act, from my lifestyle and attitude, it's something that they subconsciously embrace,
Yeah.
right? So I don't need to tell them, oh, this is what,
Need to do.
because if if I don't see those things I'm looking for in the first place, I wouldn't even take it.
Serious. That's
Yeah.
true. That's true. That's true. Wow. Wow, nice. I'm really enjoying this our conversation. So have Lagos guys shown you Shege before? Have you
Yes.
experienced anything like that in Lagos
Yes,
here?
I would say
First of all, sorry, how long have you been in Lagos?
I've been in Lagos 3 years.
3 years. Where did you come from?
Came from came from Calabar, Aba, stopped at
Okay.
Ibadan, then came to
This is
Lagos.
Ibadan. Oh,
Then we came
nice.
to Lagos. Yeah.
Okay. Wow. So how has it been for you these 3 years in Lagos?
Well, it's been exciting. There's been wow moments, and they've been like
Oh boy.
so. But then I tried to like enjoy myself. Being in Lagos, I missed the chaos and the
Yeah.
stress.
I swear, Lagos will mess with your mental Lagos. So Lagos girls, have they shown you Shege before?
Well, I would say Lagos brought up girl has shown me Shege, but she didn't show me here in Lagos. She showed me when we were
Yeah.
still in Calabar.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All right, good. The question of the day. So give us the gist. How did your Shege come?
Okay.
Because fine boy like you, I didn't know fine boys used to go through heartbreak.
Well, I mean,
I'm surprised. I feel like fine boys, they already have the looks. So girls are like, oh my god, I just want to pamper him. It's cute. He doesn't need to stress. And then also that they chop Shege too.
well, you know how they say,
Yeah.
fine boy is subjective. I mean, if you had seen me the period where this all happened, I don't think you would say.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that was before the beards. So I'd say, I mean, you wouldn't really put me in that bracket of fine
Fine
boy at
boy.
the time, yeah.
Are you
But even though
sure?
I don't really agree that I'm a fine boy now, I just feel like, okay, I'm
It's,
okay
it's
looking.
normal. Nobody agrees. Even me, tell me fine girl now. I say, no, I'm not that fine. But you know you're a fine boy.
I'm just confident about my looks.
Nice, nice, nice. All right, so you were saying something?
Okay, yeah. So I think it was around early 200 level.
Okay.
Yeah. So it all started with, a change of attitude from her. And, I would call her and she won't answer. She won't return the calls. We would have planned dates, and she won't, turn up and
I'm
stuff like
sure.
that.
Wow.
So I think it was on the third day, and I actually like called, and then she answered. I was like, I think things are no longer the way it used to be.
She was not saying that.
No, I was the one that was saying it.
Okay.
I think things are no longer the way it used to be. And what's up? I would like us to talk. And then she said, oh, you're just noticing. And I mean, it threw me off balance because I wasn't expecting.
Yeah.
Oh, you're just noticing. I mean, she then said, I've been acting this way, for the past days for you to ask me this question. Then I was like, you, did I do something wrong? And she said, you said you want to talk, we'll talk.
Let's
For
talk.
now, I'm busy and stuff like that. So I think, after the call, I tried to like text, and I know what's
What's up,
going
yeah.
on and stuff like that. And then on WhatsApp there, she then told me that she wasn't interested in the relationship anymore. And I remember just looking at the text message and I just couldn't like, it's like from where to where, like how is so happy. But then I then asked her, what's your reason for breaking up? But then I remember, I think a friend also saying that in situations like that, the next best thing to do is to ensure you guys have a face-to-face
Yeah, yeah, physical.
conversation.
Yeah.
So I then asked her that could we meet
Could we
and stuff.
see?
She said no problem. So it was we were students in school.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
on her way back from school, she stopped at my place, and the whole time she was even looking at my face. I was just talking. I asked her, "You, what's the reason? Why are you breaking up?" And she said, she said, "I'm breaking up because I want to chase the 1 million things I want in life." And then I was like, "So how am I, stopping that
Stopping,
from
yeah,
happening?"
something contributing that.
She said, you're being a distraction, you'll be a distraction. I just really want to focus on just the woman and things like that. I mean, it didn't make sense to me, but I had to like accept it.
Yeah.
Right. Then after that day, I wasn't really myself.
Obviously.
I remember not being able to eat.
Are you
throughout that.
serious?
Yeah, it was that bad.
How long you guys did?
She was my first, right? And yeah, so I think that was that bad. So I couldn't eat that day. And I used to like go for night classes then,
Yeah,
study and
school
stuff.
life.
I remember going for classes and I couldn't read. Then I called her on phone. I mean, why are you really breaking? What did I do? If something that I did, tell me.
You feel teary, like
So then she then said something else. She then said, I'm no longer. I stopped getting the satisfaction I used to get out of the relationship. Now this is like a different reason from what.
Yes, from the previous one, yeah.
So I'm like, okay, what exactly?
Are you talking about?
Because I knew that the sex was good, right?
Okay, I didn't see that coming. Okay, I'm interested.
So I mean, what other
Okay, satisfaction are you not getting, babe? Why?
And she just hung up and. So I remember going to my cousin's place.
Yeah.
Then he was still at the hostel. I was off campus because he was like the connection
between the both of you.
That's how we met through him. So I got to his place and then he's watching a Black American movie, and it was much of a coincidence that the movie he was watching, at the scene when I entered the room, the guy had just lost his girlfriend. And his friends, so he came and met his friends. Yo, this was.
Wow, that's what you're coming to do.
So his friends were like, man, you need to go after your girl. You can't let her go and stuff like that. And he literally ran the movie, to go get his girl and stuff like that. I didn't even wait to know what the outcome was. I just looked at my cousin and I was like, guy, go get your babe. And that was Malabo Hall 4. Okay. And she was staying at staff quarters, so it was a reasonable distance. I ran from Malabo Hall 4 to staff quarters to get back to my babe. So I got there and I called her. I'm outside.
Come on.
Let
me come and get my baby.
And then she said, I don't want to see you. Maybe we can see tomorrow and stuff like that. But right now I don't want to see you. I felt bad. I had to walk back
again.
Yeah. So I told her, okay, now, so when are we actually seeing? Talk about all this.
Talk about it, really.
And then she said, okay, she's going to come by my department. Then the following week, that was Monday, that she's going to be busy throughout the weekend and stuff like that. Okay, fine. So I usually cut my hair every 2 weeks.
Yeah, then.
And the hair was like a week old. But I still went to the barber to cut my hair because I needed
to look good, fresh. So that she see a man. I remember why she fell in love with you.
Exactly. Like that was the whole plan. And then I remember then my phone rang. She called me, I'm downstairs. So I go downstairs. She sees me. She starts walking up to me. And I'm there smiling and I'm not getting, it's not being reciprocated. Like she's not smiling back. My first week. So I walked her to one of the labs, empty labs. Yeah. We sat down the whole time. She wasn't looking at me. So now at this point, it's not like I did something wrong, but I was talking to her like I did something wrong. I was just apologizing. Like, I'm sorry. I just, I really want this to work and stuff like that. So while I was talking, she just brought out my house key and just dropped on the table. That was the moment I knew that
she was serious about everything.
Like I couldn't get her back. When she dropped it, I was very, very quiet for like a minute. And then I asked her again, why are you really breaking up?
Were you crying at any point?
I don't know. Maybe I was.
Maybe were you crying or you don't cry?
No. I don't think I had tears, but I think I was really in my emotions, my feelings and stuff. And then she told me, you were acting like you were in bondage. So I decided to give you freedom. Now this is.
Why is another third reason?
Exactly. Like it didn't make sense to me, and So it was like later on that I had to like put things together and realize that there wasn't a real reason to break up, right? But
So was he cheating or what?
well, I got to find out from my cousin that she was seeing someone else.
Oh.
Yeah, and
So did you confront her?
I didn't confront her, right? I didn't confront her. So, but then my cousin, like, he gave me like the full details of who the new guy was.
Rage.
And I just understood the reason why.
On your own.
I mean, I was in 200 level and this guy was in his master's. I was living at like, it's a place called Mount Zion by Aurora or something.
Yeah.
That's where I was living. And this guy was living like Satellite Town. Like one of the best, areas to live in back in school.
If it was you say, just go. I understand.
So, and then he had a car. Right?
Wow.
So while I could only offer to like walk her back home, my nigga was driving her back. So, there was like, I just knew that, okay, I mean, it was for me, it was obvious. I mean, so, but you would think that would console me.
Yeah.
I mean, even though I accepted that, but was I still heartbroken? I was.
Obviously.
And that experience, made me conclude that time doesn't really heal heartbreak, doesn't really heal all.
Yeah.
What actually does is love. I didn't move on 8 months after until I found someone else. And that was the point where I was able to move on.
Yeah, to say we're done with this relationship.
Yeah.
Wow. So do you guys still talk?
Man, we actually fought after the breakup. Like, it was a messy thing. We had like a mess after the whole breakup thing because it. I don't want to say something, not nice about her, right?
Yeah, obviously.
But there were some things she did afterwards I didn't find cool, and I decided to like play the petty game. Oh, you think you can be petty? Can be petty too, and we just had that fight.
She married now?
End up blocking ourselves. Nah, well, to the best of my knowledge, she's not, because we are cool now. Like we, after 2 years, I don't know how we reached out to ourselves, but
love is still there.
No, it was more like a cordial thing, like to just actually like make peace.
Okay.
So whatever bad blood or energy or memory, let's just kill it. Let's just yeah. So that was what happened. 2 years after, we were cool. And I remember that there were times that we joked
about it.
Yeah. Stuff. And the crazy part was when after 2 years, when we go back in contact, I asked her, "Can you remember why you broke up?" She said no. Can you remember one of the reasons she told me? She said no.
It's not that moment. She was talking about the other guy. You were just trying out the story.
So I had to list the 3 things that she said. She said she couldn't remember saying any of those things. Then she admitted that she won't lie, that there was actually no real reason, that was actually like nice, but
But it is what it is. The guy was there, and obviously
it is what it is. So.
And that's the worst experience you ever had. Yeah,
because after that experience, I had to look in the mirror and tell myself, "Nah, you can't be in this mess again." You know what it is like being heartbroken for 8 months.
Wow. This is just 8 months. We were 5 years heartbreak.
I can understand that, her things were all over my place.
Oh.
And each time I try to dispose everything, I find myself bringing them back. I know I had her ATM card.
You guys are really in love.
I had her passport, maybe her scarf, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then and then I'm seeing all these things and it's bringing back those memories. Okay, now throw it away now, Bonnie, do something, discard it. I just can't do it. So I was just still
no way safe. Actually, I think, like you said, time doesn't really heal.
Yeah. So it was until I started talking to somebody,
and
it felt very, very refreshing. And slowly I just dissociated from every feeling I had.
Oh, my gender be doing the most. But well, then you were still very young. Imagine if that happened to you currently now. It would have messed you up more. So
no, it wouldn't have, because a lot of things have changed.
Actually.
Yeah. So I'm more in control of my mind. And in control of how I detach and attach.
And now you have money, so it's not like that time that you were living. Oh, I get. Okay, thank you so much for sharing your experience. Okay, guys, so let me know what's up. Let me know in comment section what you guys think about
events.
I like for you reminding me on experience. All right, so what's your one last word for my people?
Oh, okay. My last word would be that you shouldn't let a breakup, you know, stop you from giving your all in the next relationship. I mean, some people go through breakup and then let it scar them, you know, you know, for life for a very long time, and then don't know how to treat the next person. And for some people, they take, they have the next person dealing with the trauma from the
Yeah,
relationship.
previous relationship.
So I just feel like, I mean, leave everything in the past and embrace the new one.
This new future.
Yeah, with a very clean slate and be committed to give it your all.
Okay, thank you so much, Iben, for coming up on the show with me. I really appreciate. Thank you, and I hope to have you again, but maybe not another Shege because I don't hope for it to have another Shege. Maybe another episode of another thing again entirely. Well, so you tell them to subscribe, like, share, and comment. So
Okay, please, guys, subscribe, like, comment, and share. Okay.
yeah, and I'll see you guys in my next episode. Bye, guys.